inspiration for all of this was a dog named Boo Radley. He was special from the very, very moment that I got him. When he came into my life, it was a very difficult time period for me, and he just made me feel wonderful. And whenever I introduced him to any of my friends or people in the neighborhood, they all loved him. And I'm going like, wait a minute, there's something to this. This isn't just me and him. This is a magical creature. When we went visiting, people just fell all over him and loved him. The more we visited, the more it was just a natural thing to do. The more people he was able to help, and then other people decided they wanted to join in with me, and we created Paws for People.
We all have stories about how somebody talked for the first time because your dog was there.
The folks that become volunteers here are really anybody you can think of. We've got folks that, want to give back to the community. What we're looking for in a pet to volunteer is gentle and affectionate. Once you get that down, all the rest kind of falls into place. Our volunteer trainers will focus mainly on the types of situations that a volunteer might encounter.
Hi there, my name's Barb.
Why are you bothering me?
This is Brenda, and we're from Paws For
What kind of dog
People.
is that?
She's a Labradoodle. Would you like a visit today?
I guess so. Bring that mud in here.
All right.
Whether they're volunteering at a hospital versus a drug rehab center or a school or a library, there's different scenarios and situations that a volunteer might find themselves in.
Riley just brings me a lot of joy, and I want to share that joy with other people and go and do some visits, especially with kids.
There's a difference between a pet visit, so hi, how are you, pet my dog, feel better, and smile, and then a therapy visit, which has to do with a person understanding whom they're visiting. You better darn well know what is going on with that person and why they're acting the way they're acting and how you can use the dog to support them. We train our teams.
Does anybody remember the 3 parts of the visit? Greeting. We want to introduce ourselves. And then ask permission to visit. Is it okay if we visit? Would you like a visit? Would you like to meet my dog? And then what's the last step? Closing. So you want to say it was great visiting with you, but I'm so sorry, but we've got to go.
And one of our members got the idea that wouldn't it be neat to have de-stress sessions at her company. And so she is an employee of Discover. She went to her boss.
So our relationship with Paws started with Laura Dugan-Bogart, and she had a dog named Bane, and Bane was being certified for Paws. Her and I just started talking about animals. I have 2 golden retrievers, she has a German Shepherd, so we just talk a lot about dogs.
I decided to bring Paws into Discover shortly after I joined Paws. So we did just one session just to see how the employees responded. A group of employees gathered outside, and we never looked back.
It just clicked. It's like, well, our employees in this place need emotional support. How can we bring this organization into our center? And ever since then, it's been one of the best experiences that we've had for our employees.
Step away from work, recharge, and come back and do an even better job.
Really, it just turns everybody around. I mean, you can't get anything better than this. Look at his little face.
Paws is an example of how we've been able to just bring this in and help our employees understand just how much we value them.
With the animal there, non-judgmental, I love you no matter what. The dog saying, I don't care what you look like, I don't care what you've done in your past, all I care about is right now, right at this very moment, and it keeps us focused in the moment. And if you can just be with the dog, I think that's a gift. I think the dogs give us gifts all the time.